Okay, yeah, so here's a little house tour for you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and start over here where you see the most of things. So here's chairs for Janiyah and Jaslyn, and then a bike for Janiyah. That bike and that bike are both John's. He's been riding this because it's nicer. He actually had to fix a tire because he ran something over. And then as soon as you turn this way, the living room is not staying like this. We do want to rearrange in here. So we just keep our shoes right here so that way we can put our shoes on and go outside. We do have Janiyah's shoes over there. And then over here we have like a little picture thing his parents brought over. And over here is a couch, an extra swing, a car seat we don't use, the car seat and car seat base. The two bases. The bunnies were right here, but they're actually in our room. And then Janiyah's nightstand is right here because I had a table right here, and then somehow that table came up missing. So that's fucking peach fabulous. And then as soon as you turn over here, here's some toys for the kids. So here's a little rocking horse for Janiyah, a little learning toy, and another little learning toy for Janiyah. And then right next to that is Jaslyn's walker. The bouncer she no longer fits in. And then we also have this little frog jumperoo gadget Lulu toy thing. An extra play mat, some donations, a stand under there, and a rocking chair that we don't really use that much. And then there's another bag of donations. And then John's soccer goals for when he goes to play soccer. And then here's Jaslyn's car seat, which it's connected to her stroller currently. So we're going to move that. And down here we have blankets on top, and then we just keep diapers ranging from 4 to newborn. And then we keep all of her wipes over here. And then here's some stuff for Jaslyn and Janiyah. A random little shirt, some more like learning toys for Janiyah, so that way we can just like put a book in here and then read it to her so that way she can learn. A little light that you can like clip onto like door handles and stuff. And then there's some stuffed animals right here. And then there's this thing that says blast in front of all of our pictures. Jaslyn, Janiyah, me and my fiance, a random box. And then over here is just all of his bike stuff. And then you go straight through this hallway. There's the door to our room, but I'm not going to show you that right now. So here's the bathroom. We do keep a candle in here because it does tend to get disgusting smelling in here. And then there's all of our stuff. We do keep the towels and stuff on the back of the toilet. And then my mother-in-law actually gave us this curtain. We like it better than just a friggin' random shower annoying thing, because shower curtains are so much more less annoying. So there's my jaw clip, shampoos, extra conditioner, body wash, and then over here we have the girls' hair cleaner, face wash, loofah, razor, which we keep hidden from the kids, and then there's Jaslyn shampoo, which is now under half full, razor cream, and then our washcloths. So that is the bathroom. And now we're going to go out of the bathroom. So there's the living room right there. And then in this part of the closet right here, we have some food for my dad, and then my fiance's protein powder, cake mix and cookie mix, and then some random stuff on the shelf like beans and cream and chicken and hot dog sauce, which we actually do have some hot dogs here, so I might make some chili dog, but I'm not sure. I'll have to figure out what I want to eat. These kind of beans we want to eat, so I'm going to see if my dad will eat them, and then I'll just give those to him. And then my fiance bought some easy open black beans because that's what we eat in this house. There's some more chili stuff right there. And then diced tomatoes, which, I mean, I do want to make a meal with some diced tomatoes. It'd be like a chicken meal. Yeah, that's just the pantry, and like I said, I'm gonna make some chili dogs for lunch today. So there's that. And then as soon as you turn to this side, there's another closet. And as soon as you open the door, this is what you see. We have the floor cleaner, the broom, an extra high chair that I'm giving to my dad, a bathtub I don't use anymore. So back here is like winter clothes. So there's a little shirt here, a winter jacket, my fiance's thing, another jacket, which I think this is like, so there's a 12-month jacket, and then I think this one is bigger, and then an 18-month jacket, and those came from John's coworker, so that way we don't have to go out and buy jackets for the kids. This one's like 2 and toddler, I think. Yeah, this one's a 2T, and it's really cute because she knows that we have an almost sorry. Just because she knows we have an almost 2-year-old. And then, so yeah, there's the girls' jackets and stuff. And then here's some more Jasmine's clothes. Right here, so that's all Jasmine's clothes. More of mine and my fiance's clothes is right here. Some sweatshirts and another big bag of clothes for her, a box. And then up here, we just have some more miscellaneous stuff up there. So that's that closet. And then as soon as you turn into the area going into the kitchen, here's the high chair for Janaya, which I think we're going to fold this and kind of save that because right now Jasmine is already able to fit in this high chair. So, yeah, that's a little scary. I'm not going to lie. It's a little sad. It's a little sacramental. And then here's our table. I do hate the poop color that's on the table. I want to spray paint this like red and black to match his bike. That's actually where I got the idea to spray paint our table red, like spray paint, like maybe do these sides right here black. So I want to do these sides black and then do this side red and then do red chairs and then spray paint down there black. And then there's another spray right here, which this is the one we currently use because she fits in this so much better. And then we have some fake flowers right there, which me and John also do keep like our cooking stuff up here. And then we also keep lighter fluid down there, which we are going to have that when we do find a little bit of a bigger place.